is my son Tristan, and today we're going to do a little video for those of you who wear binders. And this is a great little breathing and stretch exercise for after you take it off. My son Tristan is actually wearing his right now, so he's going to be a little bit limited, but you know how it goes. We're going to make this video, and we want it to be comfortable. So, good? All right. We're going to start off with just some deep breathing, and of course I encourage you to do this without a binder, and if you don't feel comfortable not wearing something, wear something that's just a little bit looser and allows your rib cage to expand. So go ahead, guys. And we're just going to take 5 big deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth, and try to go all the way down into your belly. All right? Breathe in. Exhale through the mouth. Breathe in. Exhale through the mouth. And go ahead, and if you want to, you can place your hand on your belly on the next few breaths and breathe in and feel your belly lift and exhale. And just remember, no one's watching you, so if you're sucking it in, just relax it. And one more in through the nose and out through the mouth. And if your eyes are closed, you can go ahead and open them. We're going to actually squeeze our shoulders up. I thought about this too. We need to add some shoulders. So squeeze the shoulders up and then relax them away from your ears. Squeeze your shoulders up and relax them away from the ears. We're doing this on the fly. Squeeze them up and relax them away. And then go ahead and roll them so your shoulders are a little bit relaxed. And then forward. Good. I'm going to do a couple seated cat-cow. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my back. My son's going to demonstrate from the forward position. So we're going to lift our chest as we breathe up, opening our heart up to the sky. Exhale, round the back, look down at your belly button. You can hold onto your knees and let your body roll back if you want, if that's comfortable. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, round down, look down at that belly button. Inhale, lift again, really expanding through the rib cage. Exhale, roll down, and then come up. We're going to take our right hand, place it on our left knee. Left hand goes on our right knee, so our left hand's on top, remember that. Inhale, we're going to do the same thing. Lift the chest. You can pull on your knees a little bit, help lift. Exhale, round down. Nice, Tristan, good job. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round down. You really want to expand across that back rib cage. One more time. And exhale out. Good. Go ahead, find your neutral spine. And I want to say, if you ever have any issues sitting on the floor, you can also sit down on a blanket or a towel to help lift you up if you can't get that neck straight back. All right, so left hand, right knee, right hand over to the left knee. Same thing, lift up. Exhale, out through the mouth, look down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Good. Exhale, round down. All right, go ahead, come back, release that. This time, we're going to place our hand, left hand down to the side. Now, my son is double jointed. You can see his elbow super hyperflexy. So, when you push down, try to keep your elbows soft if you can. If it hurts, just do what you can. I encourage you to keep your left hand closer to your hip. We're going to inhale that right arm up and reach over. Don't worry about hitting me. And the goal here is to push from the side. So as you push into that left hand, you can see my body moves over to the side. We don't want to lift the hip up. So we're stretching out through the rib cage. Take a deep breath, and if it feels okay, look up at that elbow. You don't have to though, if your neck doesn't move that way. And every breath, feel that side extension through the body. You can release your head back to center, and then bring that hand down. Do 3 to 5 breaths on each side. Right hand down, lift that left hand up, and over. Good, and you want to push into that right hand, pushing that body to the side, extending the arm. Inhale, and as you exhale this time, maybe look up at that left elbow, only if it feels good. Big deep breath in, feel the side ribs expand, and then come back down. Good, and if you need to take a few shoulder rolls there, go ahead. And we're going to move up onto all fours. So you can either walk your way up or just kick your legs around. So we're going up onto all fours. And Tristan's going to demonstrate from the front. I'm going to go to the side here. So you want to turn your toes down so your feet are flat. And you have an option to keep your knees right underneath your hips. So spread your knees out just a little bit there. Good. Or you can put the soles of your feet together and widen the knees further out. Sink down, push back. Nice. And we're going to rest our head in child's pose. So, as you can see here, Tristan had a nice long extension. You should feel a good stretch across the side rib cage, through the armpits, even into the shoulders. And of course, it's an excellent release for your hips. What I want you to really encourage you to do, what I want to encourage you to do, there we go, is to breathe really big across this back rib cage. Expand it up. And if you need to soften your elbows and rest your elbows on the ground so you can get a bigger expansion, you can do that. So you're going to take 3 to 5 breaths. Go ahead. We're going to move up from there onto all fours. Tuck the toes so they're nice and stable. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips. I know it's kind of hard to see us on this black carpet. So we're going to inhale the right arm up. Good. I was on the wrong side. Look up over that arm. Try to keep those hips open up. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to dive through. Rest your head all the way down to the ground. Good. And then you're going to move that hand so it's directly in front of your shoulder and press into that palm to accentuate that stretch across that back rib cage. You should feel this through the shoulders. You can walk this hand forward to increase that stretch through that shoulder too. Good. Nice. Did it feel good, Tristan? He's saying yes. Don't listen to him. Good job. All right. Go ahead. Push back up. And then we're going to do it on the other side. So go ahead and inhale the other arm up. Good. Follow it all the way around, letting your spine twist. Inhale, and as you exhale, dive through. Nice. This time, as we're diving through, if you want to, you can try this on either side. You're going to bring that right arm up and let it come behind the back. The important thing here is to find what feels good to you. Keep your neck nice and relaxed when you're on the floor. Take a big deep breath, and wherever you're at, release it. Press back up to all fours. And then we're going to forward into a little sphinx pose. So we're going to go belly down, stack the elbows underneath your shoulders. Good. And then lift up. And Tristan, if you want to move back just a little bit, you're kind of out of the frame. There you go. Good. So we're lifting here, nice little back extension, little chest opener, nice long neck. You can look down about your thumbs. Press into the tops of your feet. Helps you engage the front of those thighs. And play around with where your pelvis goes. You can tilt it down a little bit. Nice long neck. And if you feel comfortable with Tristan, you can go ahead and stay there. I'm going to demonstrate. You can come up into a full upward facing dog. That does not hurt your back. If it pinches your lower back, find what works for you. And you can kind of come down closer to your rib cage and extend up and play around with that position. All right. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and come down. We're up from here into a plank, if that's okay. If you can't get into a plank, you can come from your knees. And then we're going to push back into downward facing dog. So again, if you have these lovely hyper extensive elbows, you want to make sure that you turn your elbows so they point back towards your knees. And spread your palms out. Really support your body with all of your fingertips. Now if this hurts your wrists, go ahead and skip it. And then we're going to slowly walk our hands, keeping our knees nice and soft. And just go ahead and hang here in a nice little ragdoll. Neck's nice and relaxed. So we're forward fold, knees soft, head relaxed. Feel free to grab one elbow and then the other. Hang here. You can move around. There's nothing that says that you have to stay in this position. And hold. Maybe straighten one knee and then the other. And then if you have your hands on your elbows, release. Soften your knees even further left, one vertebrae at a time. Articulating that spine. As you come up, your hands come up. Spread the palms. Bend the elbows, open that chest up. So we want to make sure that your butt doesn't come out. You want to keep that front nice and tight and have that bend from the rib cage to open that up. Now again, Tristan's going to have a little bit harder time with that because he's wearing his binder. We're going to squeeze our elbows behind and release them down. Interlace our fingers behind the back and lift up. Nice. Good job. Again, super flexy here. Keep your knees soft, and if you want to add a forward fold, you can do that. And bend your elbows to release it. You can go ahead and release if you want. One option, if you can't grab behind, you can always use a scarf or a yoga strap, dog leash, to help you lift up. And again, remember, I've been doing this for a while, so you might not be able to lift up as high, but that's a really lovely chest opener after you've been bound for 8 hours, hopefully only 8 hours, or however long you have. All right, I hope that helps you release some tension, give you some more breath. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate your help, and have a lovely